Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the Interbubs. This is ReNDoG coming at you from the walls of Moletown in this Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. And it seems that I've derped up this intro completely. What am I doing? Hi everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Survival. Oh my goodness, I am such an idiot. Hold on, let me see if we can get back up to that tunnel over there. Hope you guys are doing well, man. I hope you're in the mood for some Minecraft. I'm a little bit nervous about today's episode. Today we're going to be heading down to the Spi-do-matic and we're going to be working with some cave spiders, so I'm not that excited about it. I'm going to get poisoned all afternoon long, I have no doubt about it, but at the same time, I'm super excited to get our quad spider spawner up and running so that we can start getting some serious XP up in here. Last episode, we were working on a couple of cool things. We set up some roads for Moletown over here, and we started working on a secret passageway that runs underneath the walls of Moletown and takes us all the way down to the mines of the dog. Been working a little bit more on this tunnel, getting rid of all of the diorite, all of the granite, all of those ugly blocks, and trying to make the passageway look a little bit more natural. And in that process, my friends, I have discovered a little bit of a cave network, which I thought we'd kick off today by exploring. Looks like it goes down there, but that doesn't actually go anywhere, but there does seem to be a bit of caveage over here, so I thought we'd kick things off today with a little bit of exploration. You guys down? We've got the jank blade over here for some sword action. We've got Rambo also to help us out, and we've got some torches, we've got a shield, got me armor on. We're ready to do some exploration. Really what I am doing is just delaying the inevitable trip down into the Spi-do-matic, because let's face it, guys, it is going to be pretty painful. I'm going to get bit on my butt quite a lot. And is this seriously the end of the cave network? Is this it? Seriously, Minecraft, is there no more caveage to explore around here? Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. All we have to do is a little bit of exploring with our pickaxe, and we'll discover some more cave networks. Although this looks like we've already been down here, and this brings us all the way back up here. There's gotta be some more caveage down here, right? There seriously has to be, man. I got a feeling. Let's do a little bit of digging around here. See if we can uncover a few more little branches of this cave network. Maybe if we go down here and dig around, we might be able to find something. Listen, guys, I've got some bad news for you today also. I've managed to hurt myself somehow. It's very difficult to explain. I hear zombies though, so that's a good sign. There's clearly some more cave network around here somewhere. Let's see if we can bust into a network. Oh, here's a little bit of iron. Let's get that in the belly. There must be a little bit more to this cave somewhere. But yeah, I've managed to hurt myself somehow, and I think I did it last night. Oh, there we go. It's going to go straight down. I think I did it last night while I was streaming. I've got a very bad habit of sitting on my left foot when I sit at my computer. Do any of you guys do this? I sort of plonk my foot under my butt and I sit like that for quite a long time, and I think that might have damaged a part of my body that has never been damaged before, and that is my hip joint. It feels like my leg has been unplugged from my body and then plugged back in again. I don't know what is going on. It's really painful though, I must say. I'm sitting here with a very sharp pain in my hip joint. I hope everything's alright in there. And I have never actually hurt myself just sitting down in a computer before. I've hurt my arm before sleeping, because I've got a pretty bad habit of sleeping on my arm. And I remember at one point I actually did a little bit of damage to my shoulder. I sort of dislocated the shoulder a little bit from sleeping on it. I woke up one morning and you know when you have like a dead arm where you've cut off the blood circulation to your arm? I'd done that to my arm, and it must have been for quite a few hours, because I had the worst pins and needles I've ever felt in my entire life. It took about an hour or so for my arm to get back to normal. Where are these freaking zombies though? I can hear them. They're somewhere around here. But yeah, I've hurt my freaking hip right now, my dudes. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh man. Anyway, I hope that it's going to get a little bit better over time. I'm just going to take it easy today. Just play a bunch of Minecraft with you guys. That should be fun. And just try and recover a little bit. See if my hip bone can repair itself. Let me see if I can find this freaking cave though. This is driving me crazy. Bingo, baby. We found the cave, guys. And it looks like it's a little bit more than a cave. It is a giant ravine. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a little bit scary. I didn't expect to find a ravine for today's little mini adventure, but you know what? Let's do a little bit of scouting around here, see what we can find. It's very good to go on adventures in Minecraft, especially early on in the game, because as we have discovered already in this series, you can get super lucky sometimes and you can find yourself mending books in dungeons. We've only managed to find one mending book so far, which we plonked onto Terra the pickaxe, but I'd very much like to get a couple more mending books, especially for some of our more used tools like a sword or like our shovel or whatever. So let's do a little bit of very safe giant ravine exploration around here. Don't really want to go to the bottom of the ravine just yet. Let's skirt around the sides of this. Hello, Creeper. I see you, my son. Luckily, creepers can't jump in this game, which, if they could, would be one of the most terrifying things ever. Creeper, I've got an arrow with your name on it. Hi, get wrecked, and it looks like you got a little friend over there, too. What? Did he block that arrow? No. It just looked like it bounced off him. Let's just kill him just in case. This is an absolutely massive ravine, guys. Really, really sweet, actually. But I'm thinking that those zombies are making a noise somewhere above us over here, which makes me feel like there might be a cave entrance popping out the side of this ravine somewhere. That's where we came in, and I can hear those zombies around here somewhere. So there must be a cave network above it somewhere, but I don't know. I guess we'll probably just leave that be. Maybe we should get down to the bottom of this ravine. It looks pretty deep. There might be some tasty diamonds down there. I guess I just want to carry on doing a little bit of skirting around the ravine. Let's get some light all the way at the top. One of the most dangerous things about ravines, especially if you're at the bottom of them, is that mobs tend to fall on you from above, and they fall on you from these platforms, right? Because they spawn on top of these blocks, and then when you're at the bottom of the ravine, they sort of fall on you and they jump on you, and you can get your butt blown up pretty quickly by creepers and such. It's happened to me many times before, so I have learned from experience. Goodbye, creeper. We'll smell you later, my dude. Let's carry on moving along here. Also, there's sometimes caves that branch off of ravines like this, which are pretty useful. And like I say, I would very much like to find myself a dungeon today. Get lucky finding a mending book. Hey, do you guys have any lucky talismans in your life? I'm pretty sure that everybody has some sort of lucky talisman, or at some point in their life has a lucky talisman. I remember my first ever lucky talisman was a lucky coin that I found on a railway line that I was exploring at one point in my youth. In my first year at school, I used to, on the weekends, I used to go explore the areas around my school to get a little bit of time off from the school. I went to a school that was surrounded by mountains and stuff. It was kind of in the middle of nowhere, and there was a train line that ran next to my school, and I used to sometimes go and walk along those train tracks, just walk for hours and hours and hours, see what I could discover. And as the trains came past, I would watch them go by, and I really liked watching those trains. And on one of these particular train spotting journeys, I suppose, I found a coin next to the railway line that had actually been squished by a train. It was a very old South African coin that was sort of completely thin. I mean, it was really, really strange. It had been completely squished and flattened, and it was kind of like a thin piece of metal, but you could still see that it was a coin, or at least one of the coins. Oh my goodness, look at all these cave networks here to explore, guys. This is a nice, decent way to kick off Minecraft on a weekend, man. Let me tell you, a little bit of exploration and resource gathering, don't mind if I do. And this is going to take us all the way down to the bottom of Minecraft over here. Shall we go take a look what's down there? Let's do it, man. There might be some diamonds down here for us to discover. But yeah, I found this coin that had been squished by a train, and I really, really liked it, and it became my lucky talisman at school. In fact, it was my lucky talisman for my entire time at high school, and every time I wrote exams or I felt like I needed a little bit of luck, I had that coin with me in my pocket, or I would put it on my desk when I would write tests or write essays in English class and stuff. And it was awesome. I absolutely loved that coin. I ended up giving that coin to a young member at my school, or a first year at my school, because at my school we had a sort of mentoring program, and when you were in your last year at the school, you would mentor 2 first years for the year. So you would try look after them a little bit and try teach them some stuff about the school, and if they had any questions about life and stuff, they could come and talk to you. And on the last day of my time at my high school, I called in one of the guys that I was mentoring, and I told him the story about this coin, and I gave the coin to him, and I said to him, man, if ever you need some luck in your time here at high school, make sure you got this coin in your pocket, because it certainly helped me out over the years. And when you get to the last year of high school, why don't you pass that coin on to the next person, the next first year? And to this day, I hope that that coin has got some sort of a tradition going to it. I hope that it's been passed on to many, many people that have gone through the high school. That would be pretty awesome. Anyway, doesn't look like we found anything too decent in this giant ravine other than a little bit of iron, which is pretty sweet. I'm going to do a little bit more poking around here, see if we can find ourselves a dungeon. And then I guess, well, it's time to play with some spiders, guys. Now we be cooking with Ravine gas. Cyberdogs was on my way home and could hear some zombies moaning. And I had a little bit of a dig around here on the way back to the mole hole. And take a look at this. Have just busted into what looks like the bottom of a dungeon. We've been talking about luck today. Hopefully we can get super lucky right freaking now, man. Let's bust into this zombie dungeon over here. Hi, zombies. What is happening? Say hello to my jank blade. Get out of my face, you freaking undead, rotten idiots. Oh my goodness. All right, we're on fire right now. That's okay. We got some water, and let's get in here, get this secured. We got a couple of chests and some mossy cobblestone to collect. Absolutely amazing, man. This is all the inspiration I need to start working with cave spiders again. And there is actually another cave network on the other side of this dungeon. And how did we not see this? I'm pretty sure I must have explored here at some point, and I didn't even notice this thing in the side of the wall. Wow, I'm bad at Minecraft. Anyway, there's a dungeon here. Let's have a look at these chests. Mending book. Can it happen today? I mean, we've been talking about luck, so hopefully that's going to give us a little bit of luck. Let's crank this one open. Come on, baby. Give us something sweet. A golden apple. That's all right. A music disc. We'll take the record and a saddle. Those are things we can only find in dungeons, so that's pretty good. And we've got one more chest to check over here. Mending book. Come on, Kaplam. There is a freaking enchanted book in here, my dudes. This could be our lucky day. Mending book. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Fire protection 4. Cyberdiggity dogs, I got some more bad news for you today. Not only have I dislocated my hip, but we have lost one of our characters in the series. I've just got back from that mining adventure that we've been up to, deposited all of the items into the storage hole, and I was getting ready to repair my tools over here, and I noticed that Hell the pig is missing from the storage hole. I have no idea where he is. I've checked every single corner of the storage hole, and the pig has gone AWOL. I realized that there is an exit hole over here from the storage hole that I didn't block off, and it looks like he might have gone wandering out here. I don't know what he's up to. I think he's gone on a gap year. He got tired of sorting out all of my items, and he's gone on an adventure or something. Hell's on a gap year, dudes. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to spend lots of time trying to find him. He could have wandered anywhere out here into the wilderness. I'm really worried about him too, man. You know, he's a tasty bit of bacon. There could be a zombie out there who's absolutely starving, could be spit roasting Hell right now as we speak. Oh, this is a terrible tragedy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, welcome back. We are going to need to find Hell at some point. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to sleep until I find that freaking pig. I do want to spend a little bit of time before we head down to the Spi-do-matic, though, repairing some of the items. We need to repair the Derbinator, the Jank Blade, the Diamond Shovel, and Foreman over here, because of course they don't have mending on them, and we should have enough resources to do this. I guess the question is if we have enough anvil action to do this, and once we do this, then we can head down to the frickin' spider cave and get that done. I think I've got an anvil down here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. The best way to repair tools like this, by the way, guys, that are kind of damaged, for those of you guys who are new to Minecraft and who are following the series to learn about the game, is to use a completed version of the tool that you are trying to repair your tool, right? So take a look at this. We'll make a brand new diamond axe, and that will repair the Derpinator quite nicely. Boom. We'll do exactly the same thing with the shovel also, and we'll do the same thing with the diamond pickaxe to repair Foreman, right? You can also do the same thing, of course, with any of the different types of tools. For example, an iron sword. We can do exactly the same thing, and all you need is an anvil and a version of the tool to get it done. Oh, I'm so worried about Hell, my dudes. I can't actually think right now. I don't know what we're gonna... I'm terrified that pig has wandered off and is literally being eaten right now by a group of zombies or skeletons, just munching away on his bacon butt. I'm really, really terrified. We're going to have to find hell in the next episode. Oh my goodness, that's going to cost 33 levels to repair Foreman. Let's wait till we find a mending book for Foreman, I think. But the rest is looking good. All right, let's head to the spider hole. And R.I.P. hell, I guess. All right, Cyberdogs, I literally cannot delay this poisonous inevitability any longer. We need to get ourselves down to the Spi-do-matic. We need to start funneling cave spiders, and we need to start collecting a ridiculous amount of XP. I've been smelting up a bunch of glass over here because we're going to need this to create our little spider farm. And it's all going to become very clear in a moment, as are the spider bites all over my frickin' body. Let's get out here and take the train line all the way to the Spi-do-matic and begin the process of funneling these spiders. The last time we were working on this particular spider farm, we got to a pretty decent spot where we had created all of the water aqueducts that are actually going to be transporting the spiders into a place that we can kill them. So today we're going to try and find a way to funnel those cave spiders into a kill zone, basically, right? A place where we can actually take them down to Chinatown. And that's going to be our primary goal for this episode. Hopefully I'll be able to set up the kill chamber today too, but we might have to do a couple of tweaks and whatnot to it because spiders are actually kind of difficult to work with in Minecraft. They have very interesting mechanics. You see, a spider will always try to go up. It likes to climb walls, basically, and I don't think there's any way to force it to go up either. It just sort of does what it wants. It sort of climbs walls whenever it wants to. I don't know if there is actually a rule that makes spiders climb walls. If you guys know, that would be very helpful to know. But as far as I know, spiders like to climb up, and we're going to try and exploit that little bit of knowledge here in the spider farm, and I guess we might as well get to it. I've got me armor on. I don't have any milk on me, though, which is a mistake, but that's okay. I might have a couple of buckets of milk here. I got one bucket of milk here. All right, that should be helpful just in case we get poisoned. Now, the last time we were here at the Spider-matic, we've got our cave spider spawners here. We've got another one around the corner, and this is a normal spider spawner. There we go. We've got a cave spider that's just come out here, and thank you. Actually, you're going to give us a great example of what's going to happen. So he's going to float down there. You can see he's trying to climb up that wall, I guess, and he's then going to take the corner and come all the way down here into this channel at the very end of the aqueduct. And this is where we're going to be working today to try and funnel these spiders into a kill zone. And I suppose we should probably kill this guy before we continue because, yeah, we don't want to get poisoned. Also, it looks like this water source is being blocked over there. So let's just open that up. Nicely done. And I suppose just to make sure everything's looking good, let's make sure that we've got all of the same sort of blocks down here too, right? Even though we won't ever be looking down here. Like to think in my brain that everything I make in this series is at least looking a little bit decent. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to use some water to funnel the spiders in this direction. And it looks like that water source is going to end at this position over here, which is a little bit unfortunate. What we need to do, though, of course, is make sure that the spiders get pushed through under here. And I guess the next water source is going to have to go right next to this one. And it looks like we're going to have to get a sign in place here, right? And then we're going to have to squish that block over here. So those little cave spiders will eventually end up in this position. Then the other cave spiders behind that one will push them into this block. And then then they will get pushed from this block, I guess, into the next water stream. Theoretically speaking, let's just get some blocks down there. And that's going to push them all the way to here, I suppose. And we have to make sure, of course, that this is all a one block high tunnel. And we actually can't see anything right now, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's just dig all the way in this direction. Maybe get a little bit of torch action in here too. And of course, we don't want to allow those cave spiders to climb up here, right? So this has to be a single tunnel all the way. And if we dig upwards, we need to figure out exactly where we're going to come out for the killing chamber of doom. Exactly where we're going to be slicing these spiders in twain. I think it's probably going to be over here, I think. So let's just pillar ourselves up here, see exactly where we are in relation to the platform that we're going to be standing on to spawn the spiders. All right, so there's the platform that spawns them, and we want to be able to stand here, spawn the spiders, and then turn around and kill them. So we have to find a way to funnel the spiders that are traveling down here up and then back toward the place that we want to kill them. So I'm thinking maybe let's get this water flowing a few more blocks. Oh my goodness, we're actually at the wrong level here. Hang on, we got to go down a bit, right? There we go. There's the funnel. Let's get them going all the way to probably this position. Feels pretty good, I think. And yeah, hi cave spider. I see you there, my dude. Okay, can we do this without taking any damage from the cave spider? I really don't want to. Oh, jeez, he poisoned me right away. All right, nice one, cave spider. 1 cave spider, 0 ReNDoG. Let's push the spiders all the way to here, I reckon. And from this position, we'll start pushing them upwards and then back towards us, right? That sounds like a pretty decent plan. And in order to do that, we're going to have to make a little bit of a mob elevator over here, or as I like to call it, a mob-vator. And that's pretty easy to do. Did we make one already in the series? I don't think we've made a mob-vator yet. So this is actually kind of cool for all of you guys who are brand new to Minecraft. So we can actually find a way to push mobs upwards by using the mechanics of Minecraft that says whenever a mob is in a source of water, it will swim up that water source, right? So with that in mind, we can kind of create a little bit of an elevator using water sources to push the mobs up. Now, the good news is that in the Minecraft 1.13 update, this is going to become a lot simpler to do. So I'm looking very much forward to the update that is going to allow us to actually make this a much easier farm to manage. We'll come and do an upgrade here when 1.13 comes out. But for now, we are just going to do this good old-fashioned style like we do in Minecraft at the moment. Let's just open up a whole bunch of space over here for our mob-vator. Not going to work too hard on the way that it looks right now because it's going to take a bit of time to do that. But I think it is important that we use a little bit of glass over here so that we can track what the spiders are doing, right? We want to make sure that our mob-vator and everything else that we're working with out here is actually working the way that we want it to. So if the spiders are going to be coming out here, this is going to be our mob-vator over here, right? So let's just clear these blocks out and use some stone bricks to show us exactly where that mob-vator is going to be. And the spiders are going to be coming up this central passageway over here in this funnel, right? Now, let's keep it going. Let's keep on building this this funnel over here. And the idea is that when we get up to this level over here, this is where, are we going to be able to break these without, oh, geez. Okay, mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Well, that was driptastic, my friends. I am a fool. You have permission to facepalm. That's what happens when you break chests, apparently, Ren. I thought you were good at this game. Anyway, cleaned up all of that mess, and we can now start working on a way to kill these spiders, right? This is where it gets really interesting. So, if we're standing on this block over here to spawn the spiders in all of the spawners, we want to be able to just stand here and with the sword kill the cave spiders. So, we need those cave spiders to end up on this block over here, it seems, right? So that we can hit them with that sword. We also want to be far enough away from them so that they can't attack us and poison us. So this feels like a pretty decent spot to get the spiders to arrive at for killing. So let's get a little bit of glass around here. Like I said, we're going to make this look really nice in the future. But for now, let's just work on the mechanics of this, right? Also, let's just make sure this is looking pretty good. Let's get rid of this smooth stone and just replace it with some stone bricks for now. Now, the spiders are, if you can figure it out yourself, should be pretty easy to figure out, are going to be traveling along here via a water aqueduct, right? So we're going to have a source of water that pushes the spiders through this canal. Now, the trick here to this particular farming mechanism is stopping those spiders getting through this gap, but at the same time allowing us to kill the spiders through this gap, right? So, for example, if we stuck a slab over there, I think I've got some slabs over here somewhere. Did I put them down? Yes, I did. If we got a slab over here, we would be able to hit the spiders, but unfortunately the spiders will squeeze through this gap over here, which is a little bit unfortunate. Now, there is a block in Minecraft that we can use that is going to stop those spiders being able to squeeze through this gap at all, and I thought that I'd actually created it already, but I hadn't, so I'm a fool. Hold on, give me 1 second. What we're going to be using for this, my friends, is a fence post, and this is actually a really sweet mechanic here in Minecraft that we can exploit a little bit. And take a look at this, right? Let's get ourselves a fence over here, and let's plonk that fence right there in between the glass. Now, the cool thing about fences is that they don't connect to glass blocks. They don't connect to transparent blocks. So, for example, if we build a fence here, we can see that it connects to that stone block over there, right? The stone bricks. Doesn't happen with glass, which means there is a little bit of space in between this fence post, and you can actually see that I am selecting that block behind it over there, right? You see that? So that is going to allow us to actually kill those spiders over there. Now, of course, we want to collect all of that XP also, right? And that is going to also be a little bit of a tricky thing to do, because that XP is going to sort of get stuck over there, and we don't want to get too close to the spiders because they're going to attack us. So I think what we can do is use some fence posts for this, because XP will actually travel through fence posts. And we act as sort of a magnet for XP. So if we're close to XP balls, those XP balls will try and get to us. I think that's how it works anyway. So maybe what we need to do is just get these blocks down just a tad over here. And maybe we can actually set up our fences down at the bottom. I'm not entirely sure if that is going to work out the way that I'm thinking. I hope so. I guess we will do a little bit of testing on this, right? Maybe we come down one block. And yeah, we can still kill those spiders, but that XP will drop down here, hopefully, and we'll suck it up over here. That's the theory. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work. Wow, a lot of cave spiders have been spawning downstairs. That's the kill chamber theory. Let's see if we can actually... Let's see if this actually functions the way that we want. The next part of this build, of course, is getting those cave spiders up this tube over here and then flushed into this particular zone. So why don't we work on the flush mechanism to start with, right? And I guess the easiest way to do this is going to be to sort of set up a little bit of a funnel over here, and then we can use a sign in this position. Those cave spiders, of course, can go through the signs, and then we can put a bucket of water above that sign, right? And that water is going to flow all the way to the end here, and hopefully the cave spiders will end up against the fence post so that we can kill them inside of that water, right? So that looks pretty good so far. Let's just get the water away for now so that we can actually work on the Mob-Evator itself. And we're probably going to have to dig all the way down here. And that is a lot of cave spiders that I can hear whistling away downstairs. And that makes me a little bit worried. I think we're probably going to have to do a little bit of killing before we unleash them. I don't know where they are right now. I'm assuming, yeah, there they are. We can see their little faces over there. Oh, aren't they cute? Not really. All right, let's try to do this as safely as possible, Cyberdog. I don't want to get my butt poisoned over here. Let's try and make use of this glass mechanic that we were just talking about. Let's see if it actually works, right? So theoretically, if we set it up like this and break this block, the spiders are going to get trapped over here so that we can clear them out and finish off this farm. I think we're going to have to get one block above here, though, so that we can break the block below. I think this could go horribly wrong because there's quite a lot of spiders there. Let's get a block in the offhand so that we can plug this up right away. Let's plug it up. All right. They should be arriving at the bottom. Yes, there they are. Okay, sweet. So check this out, right? We can kill them behind that fence post. So the mechanism works perfectly. That makes me super happy. Let's just clear these spiders away over here while we're dealing with this. Spiders, please, you need to die so that you don't bite me in the butt while I work on the Mob-Evator. There we go. Let's get rid of them. And I think I probably want to get a block in place behind here also. There we go. All right. We don't have to worry about those spiders for now. Let's work on the Mob-Evator itself, shall we? We got a lot of XP out of that, actually. That's pretty cool. Let's work on the Mob-Evator itself. Firstly, looking super janktastic. So let's get all of this replaced with some stone bricks by the magic of the interbubs. Kaplayam. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, Cyberdogs. Look at my magical skills, man. The Mob-Evator is now ready to be Mob-Evated, I suppose. And yeah, looking a lot better. It just helps my brain when I make things look sort of neat and stuff when I work with technical builds, guys. I know it's not necessary, but it helps me, okay? Because the next part of this is a little bit complicated. So, as I explained a bit earlier, when a mob hits a water source, it is going to want to swim upwards, right? So what we're going to try and do here is make these cave spiders swim up a thin tunnel and then get flushed into the kill zone. And the way that we're going to do that is by alternating this elevator with a water source a sign, a water source, a sign, and so on, all the way up to the top, right? Because, of course, a water source is going to sit on top of a sign. And it looks like we might have to do a slight adjustment to the top of the water vector. But for now, all we need to do is get those signs in place, and then we can slowly but surely start working our way up the elevator and adding a water source at each of these blocks over here, right? I think we're going to probably run out of water here because I've only got 2 buckets. But you guys get the idea. I'm going to add a water source to all of these open spaces, and then we're probably going to have to lift up that final water source by 1 block over here so that we can complete that. But let me get all the water sources in place, guys, and then we can take it from there. I told you we'd have some luck in today's episode, guys. Looks like this is going to be easier than I thought, right? Because the final water source at the top of the water vector is actually going to be at the very first block of our delivery channel over here, right? Take a look at this. We've got the sign above there, so the spiders are going to be swimming up here. Then they're going to hit this top water source, which is simply going to flow in this direction. And as long as we make sure that the block of water is only 1 block high, so the spiders can't climb out of here, they've only got 1 place to go, right? So as they get to the top of the water vector, they have to go in this direction because it is 1 block high for them, right? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So in theory, once the spiders start flowing up this water vector, they will very easily be shifted to this position, and we can stand here and spawn them and kill them at the very same time. Very nice. I'm super pleased with this, guys. It's actually going really well. Now, the last remaining thing that we need to do over here is actually unleash those spiders into the farm. And this is going to be the tricky part. Actually, I remember this lapis being here, so that gives us a little bit of a marker as to where the spiders are. Let me try and work out exactly where they are because, man, there are quite a few of them in here. I think they are on this. I think they're behind this block over here, actually. Yeah, this is the top of their delivery canal. And this is where they're crammed behind. I think if we get rid of this block, we should see their faces. No. All right, that's a little bit worrying. Then I guess they're down here. No, they're not down there either. So let's get rid of this one. Let's see if we can see their little faces. I'm not really comfortable with this right now. I'm not going to lie. There's the face. There's the little face. Okay, so, oh my goodness, my heart is racing right now. We will die right now if these spiders get us. It looks like they're going to be crammed behind a block behind this block, right? So let's just get ready to dig upwards if we have to. Yeah, they're behind that block over there. So I guess what we got to do, maybe go 1 block up. We can't see the block anymore if we go 1 block up. Hang on. Let's see if we can do this. We've got to break this block over here to turn the farm on, right? Or theoretically turn the farm on. There's actually 1 more test that I think we need to do. Oh no, I just broke the whole thing, didn't I? All right, good job there, Ren. You stupid idiot. Let's get in front of the spiders again. And hopefully this is going to work out. Actually, now that I think about it, this is probably not going to work out because we've got a water source coming from here that is going to collide with this water source over here, right? So it looks like we might need 1 more sign in this position here. So when the water source from that delivery aqueduct arrives on this particular block, it's going to be stopped by this sign, and the spiders are going to be pushed under here and then go up the elevator. Does that make sense? I hope so. Let's get that blocked off though. So once we unleash this block, the spiders should start flowing up the elevator. That's the theory. Let's put it to the test right freaking meow. Let me put some blocks in me offhand over here though so that we can actually cram this up the moment we break the block, right? All right, you guys ready for this? This is the moment of truth over here, man. Break the block and no, the spiders are in. Spiders are in. No, not going well. Not going well. All right, we good though. We good. What did I do wrong here? Where do we need to block off? Okay. Jeez, I think I've completely derped this up. Is it like that? Is that what we had to do? Let's just double check. Yes, there is the channel. There is the channel. Let's block it off. Okay, perfect. Let's get ourselves out of here as fast as possible. And I suppose all we have to do now is wait and see if any spiders actually come up this channel. If they do, then we've done it correctly. If they don't, then we have failed. And look, there's already spiders chilling there. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, let's try and get one of these spawners going a little bit harder, shall we? Because we've pretty much... Oh, there we go. All right, so he's going to be our test subject. We got a couple of spiders here already. Can we hit them from this position? No, we can't. Looks like we're going to have to stand here. We might need to move this whole thing by one block. But let's kill them and see if we can collect the XP. The XP is getting stuck over there, it seems. Oh, that's unfortunate. Please, XP, can't you flow down for me? That would be very helpful. Maybe what we can do is add another slab over here, right? That should let the XP flow down there. So where is that spider? He should be coming up here at some point if the whole thing is working correctly. We probably want to get a few more spiders spawned in though, which I don't really want to do, to be honest. It's a little bit scary. I think we need a couple more spiders because they need to push each other through those channels, right? That's really important for them to do. So maybe we unleash that spawner over there because that's probably going to be the easiest spawner to relight up and to stop spawning right now, right? So if we dig through here, I think we should be able to get to the spawner. I've just cleared out the last of the torches over here, guys, and that cave spider spawner should be functioning. Not at full blast right now because I've left one torch on it, but it should at the very least be creating 1 or 2 spiders every now and then, which is super important. And yeah, they've been biting my butt while I've been doing that, unfortunately. There we go. It looks like it's spawning sort of 1 spider at a time. That's going to do for now for our testing purposes, right? We can see a spider has arrived already, which is amazing. Oh man, this looks like it's working. I don't know if it's working optimally, but it looks like it is doing the job right now. I can hear a bunch of spiders whistling at me right now. Means they are down there in the channel. Can we see them? Are they getting stuck? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they are getting rammed into that little position quite nicely. And here comes another one. It's working, my dudes. It's actually working. This is amazing. Let's kill these spiders, see if we can collect the XP underneath. Yes, we can. I guess we probably get rid of this then. We don't even need that fence over there, right? We can just chill here. Looks like the spider can't hit me if I'm standing on this block. So I suppose we want the fence there to stop us moving closer, I guess. Or we probably want a solid block here, right? To stop us moving closer. Yeah, there we go. The spider can't actually hit me from that position, and that's gonna not allow me to get the XP. So I guess maybe we do that. Is that gonna stop us getting the XP? Is that still going to allow us to hit the spiders? No. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out exactly what to do here for the killing position. But guys, it is working, and that makes me ridiculously happy. Once we unleash these cave spider spawners, we are going to get an insane amount of spiders jammed in here, man. And I think we're going to do that in the next episode. See how much XP we can gather in like half an hour or something like that. But for now, guys, that's going to end it for today. My brain and my heart have had a little bit too much action, so I'm going to go take a walk outside, maybe go do some shopping. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, remember to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, for the sake of these cave spiders' lives, hit the subscribe button so that you can keep up with the series and all the other series on my channel. This is a very poisoned ReNDoG saying goodbye, guys. I'll smell you all in the next episode.